It doesn't matter who you are or what you say, they monitor your phone calls and emails anyway. Corrupt Congress and courts paving the way. There is a lesson you'll learn someday. Watch what you say. They spy on your mind, record your calls for posterity, commit daily executive crimes with impunity. They're the authorities, here to keep us safe until inevitably the boot ends up on your face. It's the NSA versus the Constitution. We the people are the ones our government is abusing. We can force any agency to make a new choice when we build a movement, each raising our voice. They lie about the origins of the evidence. They lie about the numbers of Americans watched and meant too large for them to calculate, they say. We're talking about the NSA, computing power unmatched in human history, presuming the power to wiretap humanity. It's insanity how large the hubris looms. The government's watching you in the bathroom, and they lie about it at every opportunity, sustaining abuses of every community. Unity across Washington, D.C., all three branches against you and me. See, Bush signed in secret a presidential decree. Obama talked a big game, but presidentially did everything he could to entrench the Bush legacy, a complex composed of military industry, predicted 60 years before. Eisenhower said it would be rising in the wings for generations growing. A crisis in democracy sowing. The future is at stake. You can start by knowing it's the agencies against the Constitution. We the people are the ones our government is abusing. We can force any government to make a new choice when we build a movement, each raising our voice. Back in the day, during World War I, it was the FBI versus free speech holding the gun. Hard-fought constitutional rights on the run. The Palmer Raid's the first, but not the last one. Fast forward 40 years to the real Red Scare. McCarthy did a number, but the FBI was there too. They were everywhere. They knew what you wore to bed. They prosecuted people for the thoughts in our heads. They tried to drive MLK to suicide. No one even knows why Brother Malcolm died. Fred Hampton killed in his own house. Inside, they even bombed Earth activist Judy Barry's car and lied. And those lies go all the way up the chain of command. The FBI and NSA lied to judges on the stand. The director, the head honcho, the man claims his lies were unplanned, and he didn't understand that it's the FBI versus the Constitution. We the people are the ones our government is abusing. We can force any agency to make a new choice when we build a movement, each raising our voice. What does it mean to monitor thoughts? Spying means a lot more than watching what you bought. It's them always knowing what you've got in your head. Not only whoever with whom you share your bed, but whether you're compliant or a threat. Instead, whether a head like MLK to be neutralized. That's the word that FBI used after decades of lies were revealed, exposed as institutionalized. Speaking of lies, a lot of people think Edward Snowden is a traitor. They forget everything that happened later. Congress lied to by executive officials. We're talking about corruption in the Capitol for shizzle. Democracies fizzle when their people are watched. That's why the NSA's got to be stopped, and the FBI too. Don't forget what they do. Entire agencies arrayed against you. DHS, biometric, data collection, surveillance drones, automatic, license detection, departments of corrections eclipsing universities. We must all resist or we'll be history. It's the agencies against we, the people. Don't stoop, don't grovel to no government steeple. We can force any government to make a new choice when we build a movement, each raising our voice. When we build a movement, each raising our voice. You ready to try it? When I say civil, you say rights. Try it. Civil.
Rights.
Civil.
Rights.
When I say individual, you yell rights. Individual.
Rights.
Individual.
Rights.
When I say constitutional, you yell rights. Constitutional.
Rights.
You mean it. Constitutional.
Rights.
Are the things that make us American. Right? It is the Bill of Rights that unite us across our races, wherever your blood comes from, whatever you believe. It is our rights that have made us American. Your rights need you to survive. You need them to be free, and you need each other to secure them. So thank you for being here. Make sure you meet somebody new tonight.